What's up, guys? Gabe here with another fragrance review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a very affordable fragrance that you could easily wear this summer. It's not my all-time favorite scent, but it's a very solid release. I like it. So it's from the house of Jaguar, and this one is called Classic, or people call it Classic Blue, but it's just called a Classic. So we're going to do the presentation, the smell, the performance, the rating, all that. So we're just gonna, and I think, now don't get me wrong, I don't think this is a bad fragrance at all, and I enjoy it because it's just not my number one, it's just not my all-time favorite scent. It's just, but you can see that dent in there. That's because I've been wearing it a lot lately, because I forgot about it, and I forgot it's a very solid fragrance. So we're gonna go into this review. Let's go to the presentation. So the presentation for this bottle is actually really nice. Just the only complaint I have about is this outside part. Well, it's very not cheap looking. It's just cheap because Chad from A Gentleman's Journey, he's the one that does a lot of the Jaguar scents. So he's an awesome friend. He's a good guy. He lives in Canada too. So this fragrance is in the cap. It clicks at the place really well. And the atomizer, very well. Get it out there. So okay, so and then you got your ingredients, size, and your batch code. So, and this is an eau de toilette. But let's go to the smell. All right, so the smell here, you're gonna get a bunch nice clean citrus to this, and some woods. So it is a lot of people compare this one to Versace Pour Homme. Some people do. This does get in that genre, but the only sad thing about this fragrance is the performance. The performance is pretty poor, but Jaguar, their fragrances, they perform really well. Just in the Jaguar, the Classic line, they have a bunch of them. I have, my personal favorite one is Classic Red. That one's really sweet, and it's a really sweet, spicy scent, and it performs really well. I'll do a fragrance review on that one. I'll do that one maybe, I might review that one later this evening. But this fragrance, it gives me about 3 to 3 hours at the most. But it's like a sport or tonic flanker, but it almost performs like, I don't think this is eau de toilette. I think this performs like an eau de cologne almost. But there's not a bad scent at all. Nothing wrong with the scent. It's a very nice scent. Like, you see that dent in there? That's because if I want to wear something affordable, like if I'm just going to go for a walk outside, or if I'm just going to chill outside or go to the pool, this would be a good scent to wear to the pool because, like, one, you're not going to smell. It gives you a good pool trip because I go to the pool. I go to the Freedom Springs Water Park in Greenwood, Indiana. I just go to the Lazy River. Freedom Springs Water Park, Greenwood, Indiana. You need to go there. I haven't been there at all this summer, surprisingly. I haven't been there at all this summer yet because in Greenwood it's been a lot of rain here lately, unfortunately. And I think it might be starting to sprinkle now. Yep, I think it is. So after this one, I gotta go put my CDs back inside because I don't want them all getting wet. So this fragrance, the performance, I've had fragrances a lot worse, but the performance is not the best. It gives me about 3 hours, a good 3 hours. But if I want to wear a fragrance to the pool, hey, a fragrance that performs not very good is actually a good thing for the pool because I usually only go to the pool for like 3 to 4 hours anyway. So I just go to the Lazy River so I could just smell this, and it's really nice. So it dries down with some woody notes, and this price is awesome. You can sometimes find these at rack stores as well. But the price, you can get this one online, you can get it for like 15 bucks for a tester, I think. But the price is very affordable. So now we're gonna go over to my overall rating for this one. Oh, in the season, this is summer, all just summer. I would just wear this one to the pool, honestly. All right, so I'm gonna give you my rating on this one. So the presentation I really like. I'm gonna give that an 8.75 out of 10. It's a nice presentation. Just the only thing is that this might, if I put heavy pressure on it, which I try to be careful with this one, it might fall apart, and that happens a lot with these. I've heard other people experience. The scent I think is a nice scent. I'm gonna give that a 7 out of 10. It's not the best scent, but like I said, I do enjoy it. But in the performance is pretty weak. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. So that gives me a rating for this one right here of a 6.75 out of 10. So not the highest, not like I said, it's not an amazing scent, but it is a nice fragrance. I enjoy it, especially for this weather, and I'm not afraid to go like this because it's like I said, I like the scent. It's a nice citrus scent. It's just there's a lot of other fragrances I would wear over this, but you see I wear this quite a bit. I've wore this fragrance quite a bit lately. So I will leave a link to this fragrance down below, and I love you guys. I'll see you later. Peace out.